Hi everyone, my name's Andy. I'm one of the founders at Hike. I wanted to record a quick presentation titled How to Sell SEO to Small Businesses Post-COVID, and specifically how to use Hike to enable you to do this. So if you're an agency, maybe you're already selling SEO and you want to sell more, or perhaps you're an agency where clients are asking you for SEO services, but you don't feel 100% comfortable right now, maybe you know a little bit about SEO, but not enough to deliver a whole package, then this presentation is going to be exactly for you, and Hike's going to be perfect for you. Things have changed a little bit since the global pandemic, so let's talk about that briefly. Okay, so it wouldn't be a good presentation unless I touched upon the demand for SEO. Now, because you're watching this presentation, I guess all of you know that there is an absolute demand for SEO, and that's why you're here. But let's just have a look at the actual stats. And this is a graph that I found recently, and it just shows how from 2016 to 2020, and then leading into 2021, the demand for the keyword term SEO, the number of people searching SEO, is the highest it's ever been. And we had a real big jump in 2020, and that's been maintained because, as we all know, the value of digital is more than ever. But one of the big differences, and this is especially because of post-COVID, is that not all businesses have the time they had before. Some do, some don't. They're trying to get their businesses back up and running with all the lockdowns that we've had, and so it's tricky. So the demand's there, but some of them just don't have the time. And yet there are others who have decided to actually be a bit more frugal moving forwards, and they want to do it themselves. So how to sell SEO to small businesses now is to provide a range of products to make sure that you capture the whole audience. And agencies, you're in the best position because you've got existing relationships with businesses. Now, if a business wants to do SEO, now let's say you're already working with them, you know, from non-SEO point of view, you've already built a relationship with you. They trust you. They don't want to have to go away and find another agency and go through the pain of finding one agency that doesn't work, then another agency and another agency before they finally settle upon an agency they like. They want to go to you because you've got their trust and you've shown that they're capable. So you're in a prime position to sell SEO. And let me tell you, even if you don't think you can, with Hike's product and services, you're going to be able to, and actually generate a new recurring revenue stream. Or if you're already delivering SEO, you're going to be able to provide a wider range of services and products to capture more of the market. So let me tell you more about Hike. So Hike's an SEO platform and a fulfillment company that was supported to create digital agencies just like yours and small businesses worldwide. So fundamentally at its heart, Hike is a comprehensive SEO platform that was developed to enable anyone to deliver SEO. Whether they've done a little bit of SEO before, a lot of SEO, or absolutely no SEO, it's a platform that's going to teach them, and more than teach them, it's going to tell them exactly what they need to do month by month to improve their SEO rankings. So we currently look after over 5,000 small businesses worldwide, but we also look after over 500 agencies. And this is a variety of agencies, all in the digital space, some in the offline print world as well, but mainly we're looking at small digital agencies, 0 to 15 employees, perhaps providing some kind of SEO service or not at all. So maybe a web design agency or PPC and social, and your clients are asking you. So we support all of those different types of agencies. We have white label features as standard. So you can completely customize and brand up the platform and the way in which you report to clients. And then we also offer a range of fulfillment services. So at its heart, Hike is a do-it-yourself platform. So you can use it to deliver SEO for your clients without having to hire an expensive SEO person. But if you just don't have the time to deliver it for your clients, or the risk is too big, you can use our fulfillment services. We have a whole team of SEO experts who can deliver the SEO for your clients, perhaps forever if you don't want to deliver it yourself, or at least until you've developed or built up enough SEO revenue that you can hire someone, right? So the risk is lower for yourself. So ultimately what we're trying to do is trying to give you the confidence that you can provide a new recurring revenue stream if you're not already, or if you are providing SEO in some form, you can develop other SEO recurring revenue streams, perhaps by reselling the platform under your own name, perhaps by selling lower cost SEO services, perhaps by being able to outsource more to us and focus more on the sales yourself. So let me talk you through the 3 products that we think in the post-COVID world enables you to provide the best solution for your customers and capture the most of the market. So first, the do-it-yourself SEO platform. There are always going to be do-it-yourselfers out there. We've looked at you can see the success of website builders like Wix, Shopify to an extent. There are lots of people now, and technology's moved forward where businesses can do it themselves. And you'll always have clients that come to you who want to do it themselves. So you can provide them with a do-it-yourself SEO platform because you can white label Hike, and Hike is exactly a do-it-yourself SEO platform. So this is perfect for very small businesses. So if you've got clients that have a very small budget and they're very small, they want to do it themselves, keep costs low, then you can provide this for them, right? The clients have got a do-it-yourself attitude. If they're like, right, I want to do this myself, I want to learn, I want to educate myself, educate my team, then you can sell them the do-it-yourself SEO platform. But what it also provides is an upsell opportunity, because sometimes, or should I say a lot of the time, businesses want to do it themselves, but then just don't have the time. The great thing about selling them the DIY SEO platform, branded for your agency, is that you can actually track, see how much work they're doing. And if they're not doing much SEO work, then it's very natural to go to them and say, hey, look, you've bought the DIY SEO platform, you're paying for that on a monthly basis, but you're not doing any work, right? So let us manage it for you. So you can upsell them into a managed service. So that's a really good product to sell in this post-COVID world. The next, a complete, what you'd expect, a done-for-you SEO plan. So this is a full managed service where you manage all of their SEO. So this is perfect for all size businesses. Businesses that don't have an internal SEO resource and don't have any desire to manage it themselves as well, right? So the do-it-yourself platform is great for the other type of guys. Done for you is like that. So you do need to still be offering that. Clients have got bigger budgets, they're cash rich, time poor, right, is one way of putting it. And again, it's just a great revenue stream opportunity because SEO isn't lumpy revenue, okay? It's not lumpy revenue, it's not project-based, it's monthly retainer, so it's great for your cash flow. And then finally, this is a product that works really, really well. It kind of sits somewhere in between the do-it-yourself and the done-for-you. What we're seeing since COVID is this huge increase in clients who don't have time to do it all themselves, but they want to train their staff members. They want to take control of it a little bit themselves. They want to have a bit of autonomy. So the Done With You SEO plan is perfect because essentially what it is you give them the do-it-yourself SEO platform, so them and their team can do the SEO themselves, but then you're there as a bolt-on, almost like providing a resource, monthly resource for them to help them, whether it's to help them complete actions or just help them get up to speed, or just a friendly voice on the other end of the phone, but they really like that. So it's great for smaller SEO budgets or companies that want to upskill employees. Perhaps a company's took on a junior marketing person. If they've got internal marketing resource, perfect. And again, it's a great upsell opportunity because some customers might want the Done With You. What they actually realize is they don't have time to do anything themselves. And so then it's the natural organic upsell to the Done For You SEO plan. So in the post-COVID world, businesses fall into one of these three. Small businesses fall into one of these three categories. Now with Hike, we enable you to provide all of those services. So there you go. Because of the do-it-yourself SEO platform and because of our fulfillment services, you can offer all of those to your clients and make sure that you provide the right product for any client that comes to you. Now, as I mentioned before, and this is the really important part, if you want to sell the do-it-yourself platform, even Done With You, then you want to white label the platform itself so that you can give them access so they can go in and do their SEO. Now, the Hike do-it-yourself platform is fully white labeled. Everything on there can be white labeled, so it doesn't mention Hike and your clients will never know it's yours. So that includes you can add all of your agency branding, all of your logos, all of your colors. You can customize the look and feel. You can change the fonts, you can change the headings, you can change all the color scheme. Essentially, you can customize all the CSS. You can host it on your own domain. So very, very important in your white label settings. You want to change it from Hike, you want to change it to your website. So you can see here in the example here, seo.yourcompany.co. So whatever your agency website is, you can do seo.youragencywebsite. Host it, so then your clients will think it's yours. You can produce branded reports. You can add live chat, and you can also upsell one-off SEO orders. So this is kind of like a do-it-yourself / done for you that you can upsell if they just want you to do 2 hours worth of work 1 month and that's it. You can even upsell those individual pieces of work. Okay, great. Now let's jump in and actually show you the do-it-yourself SEO platform. Okay, so welcome to the Hike SEO platform. So what I'm going to take you through now is a quick demo of the platform to show you all of the different features and how easy it is for someone who doesn't know any SEO or knows very limited SEO to be able to build their own SEO strategy, implement that strategy, and then track the performance of that strategy ongoing. So let me take you through those 3 key areas first. When you first join Hike, this will be the dashboard that you'll see. Now, I won't go through the dashboard in any detail because each of the dashboards are essentially a snippet from another part of the platform, which I'll take you through now. But when you first join, the first thing you'll do is build your first SEO strategy for the website. Now, this might be the first SEO strategy you've ever built, or it might be the 100th. Either way, it's really important for the platform to know what it is that you want to achieve SEO-wise. So then it can give you the best possible on-site and off-site recommendations to improve that SEO and achieve the keywords that you want to rank for. Now let me take you through the strategy part of the tool. You'll see that there are four features here. The first one is to build your keyword list. So SEO starts with keywords. And this is a keyword research tool where it's going to help you find the best keywords that you should optimize yours or your client's website for. Now it's really simple to find new keywords. There's 3 ways in which you can do it. First, you can type in a keyword into here and click Get Suggestions. Now, if I click on here, you can see that I've already done this previously for the keyword SEO tool. Now, what it does when I search SEO tools up here and click Get Suggestions, it brings me back lots of additional keyword ideas. Because it might be that I think everyone searches SEO tools, but they might search a different way. Or there might be some long tail keywords that might be just as relevant that might want to optimize for. So for example, you've got tools for SEO, tools SEO, best SEO tools for free, keyword tools for SEO. Okay, great. So you can see here, this is really interesting. Keywords tools for SEO. This number here is the search volume. So that's how many people search for that keyword every single month. You can see that if someone doesn't use so keyword tools for SEO, that's searched for 1,000 times. So 120 more people on average search for this keyword than that keyword. This here is the priority score. It's based on how authoritative your website is in comparison to how authoritative the top ranking websites are and the size of the opportunity. Now you can see for both of these, the priority level is fairly similar, but this has got a higher search volume. So in this case, I'd want to go for this keyword. Now what you can do is you essentially click the button and go through this process as often as you want, adding as many seed keywords as possible. You can also see your existing keywords, so what keywords you currently rank for, and you see competitors' keywords. So for example, let's have a look to see SEO tool audit. That's a keyword that I might want to optimize for. If so, click that button. And what you're doing is you're building up a list of keywords that you want to rank for that website, whether it's yours or for your clients. So you want to build that up as much as possible and then click Save Keywords. Okay, the next step is landing page assignment. So this is really, really important. And if you've ever done SEO before, then you'll probably have done this process, maybe on a spreadsheet. Or if you've not, it may be completely new to you. It's very important when you're optimizing for a keyword that you decide where you want that keyword to be optimized on the website, what specific page. Because you want to make sure you're giving Google consistent messages in terms of when someone searches a particular keyword, what page from your website they should rank. You can't optimize a keyword on multiple pages. You have to make sure it's only on one page. So let's give you a few examples here. It's really simple to complete this. Essentially, if you scroll to the bottom, you can click Add Page to Sitemap, then you've got a list of all the pages of the website. So you'd add your main pages there. Then you'll have these options to assign keywords. If I click Add Keyword, it will show me all the keywords that I've just selected on the keyword research feature. Then I can assign the keywords that I want that page to rank for. So for example, when someone searches DIY SEO tool, which has a search volume of 90 people per month, I want them to land on the homepage because the homepage sums up everything we do as a business, and DIY SEO tool is a significant part of that. However, SEO for small business, we have a separate small business page. So if someone searches for that in Google, I want them to land on this page because this is the page where I talk to small business owners, where the content and from a conversion point of view, it's been created especially for them. So I've assigned all the specific keywords for small business, such as SEO for small business and SEO for software for small business, to this page. This is a really important step because now the Hike platform itself is going to know exactly what pages you want to optimize for what keywords and can give you the very best possible recommendations. Okay, let's move on to the next part of the strategy, content. So content is very important for SEO. You might have heard the term content is king, but creating a blog and ensuring that you're producing frequent, high quality content can really help your SEO. One, it supports your overall SEO efforts, but two, you can generate new traffic by targeting really long tail keywords, i.e. questions that people are asking. So you add in a keyword. So you can see here, I've added the keyword content strategy, SEO software, and DIY SEO. Then underneath, Hike will bring back suggestions for titles, topics you can write your content around. For example, what should a content strategy include? What is a content marketing strategy? What is content strategy and why do you need it? So all of these are actual keywords that people search for in Google. So these are questions that your customers are asking. So you really want to create content around those questions because you could rank for it and increase visibility and traffic to your website. We pull content suggestions from people also ask, Google's long tail keywords, and also popular videos on YouTube. Once you find a title you really like, click the plus button and it adds it to your content scrapboard. Okay, now you have a content scrapboard. You can use this to propose to your client, or your client can use it to manage the content that they want to create, and Hike will help them optimize it. One of the new features we've just introduced is the content wizard. So for example, if we click this button, I've ran this earlier, so there is usually a delay in doing this, but we actually produce, using AI technology, an in-depth blog content brief that you can use if you're the content writer or to give to your content writer to really help with those moments where you get writer's block or you want structure in terms of how you should write your article. So for example here, how do you create a content strategy plan? So it gives you an overview what the title, the style and the purpose should be. So to demonstrate what a content strategy plan is and how they can create one for their business. Then it gives you what you should write in section 1, 2, 3, what you should write in your conclusion, and then keywords that we recommend you reference throughout the article because they're topically relevant. So in section 1, the idea is provide a definition, provide examples, and the objective is to discuss what a content strategy plan consists of. And then moving down, you'll see, so section 3 is provide a list of the different ways a business can create a content strategy plan and just explain the benefits of each method. So it really gives you a structure that you can use to create that content. And you can always rerun that content wizard. Okay, next, competition. This is where you can really analyze your competitors, see what keywords they rank for, how much traffic they've got, if we have the stats, their backlinks, and also track their performance over time. And another great feature is you can compare your website or your client's website against their top competitors. So for example, if we do Moz, then we can see how many keywords we rank in comparison to them and also how many backlinks. Now Moz being the huge SEO tool they are, we're never going to compete, but when you have like for like and relevant competitors, you can really dig down and see how far ahead or behind you are in terms of your top competitors. Next, actions. So this is where our clients spend most of their time on the platform, where you and your clients will also spend their time. This is where you'll be given every single month a list of actions you need to complete in order to improve your SEO. Now, these actions are tailor-made for your website based on the strategy you've just built and based on how quickly the actions you can complete will improve your SEO. So it has a special algorithm that dictates how long the action will take, what its priority is, and then we'll show you the actions that will give you the biggest bang for buck. So when you first join, what you need to do is tell Hike how many hours you can commit to your SEO per month. So if you've sold a client a 6-hour per month SEO retainer or an 8-hour per month SEO retainer, then simply select 8 hours here, click Save Changes. Then when you navigate back to your actions, the platform will give you 8 hours worth of SEO actions that you should do that month because these are the highest priority actions that the platform thinks you should do. So for example, some of the actions will be based on local SEO. Now that's related to the Google My Business section of the platform, which I won't go into detail today, but essentially we help you to optimize your Google My Business listing. Everything I've shown you so far has been optimizing the website, but because the Google My Business listing is so important when it comes to the Google Maps rankings, we also help you optimize that. So you have local SEO actions, you'll have platform actions, so these might be actions based on the platform itself, or site-wide actions, which are page level specific. And then you'll have actions on a page-by-page basis. For example, mentioning keywords within copy, optimizing anchor text, improving the content of the page. One of the things that you'll see Let's scroll down here and give this as an example. So mention at least one keyword exactly within your H1 heading. Now, this is going to take me 10 minutes, and it's red, which means it's a high priority. You'll also see yellow, which are moderate priority actions, and green, which are low priority actions. If you click on that, what you'll see are 3 tabs. What you need to do, which tells you exactly what you should be doing, why it's important, so why it's important to complete that action, and then how to do it, so what you need to do. And there'll always be a specific guide based on the CMS platform of the website itself. Once you've completed the action, you simply press complete action. The platform in real time will check the website, check to make sure that the user has implemented the change that they should have done, and then give them real-time feedback. For example, yes, you've done that correctly, or no, you haven't done that correctly. Another thing we do here is we also employ our AI content wizard to help you generate title tags, meta descriptions, and H1 headings that are optimized for the keywords that you've told the platform you want to rank for. Backlinks is a really important part of the platform. Just to show you briefly, we display how many backlinks you've got at the moment and their relative authority. Lost backlinks, you can manually add backlinks. You can see your disavowed backlinks as well. We also help you to build backlinks. For example, the journalist outreach feature will help you find journalists which are looking for information in your industry. And if you respond to them, then you can get potential backlinks. And we also help you clean up your backlinks. So not all backlinks are equal. Some backlinks can be very harmful. So the platform helps you to decide which ones are harmful and which ones aren't, and then to create a disavow file and send them to Google. We also have reporting in terms of how much traffic you get and your keyword rankings. So obviously really, really important to keep track of your keyword rankings. Let's have a quick look, because then you can see actually how well are you performing over time as you're making all of these changes. But also what's really important is the Academy. So the Academy is a white labeled section of the platform. So if you white label Hike, you'll also get this for your users and your clients. And it's a video-led series which teaches the user not only how to do SEO, learning SEO from the very scratch to a high level, but also how to implement that knowledge within the features of the platform. So really, really important, all included for white label users in the sense that your users will also get this as well. And that's everything. And while I'm here, I want to give you a quick example of, I spoke earlier about when users white label it, they can change the look and feel and branding. We've got an example one we designed here. So you can see, we call it generic SEO. It's essentially a demo account that we like to show people what can be achieved using the custom CSS feature of white label. And you can just see, if I go back to the dashboard on the regular Hike platform, what it looks like, and then what it looks like, or what it can look like with the ability to update the CSS. So you can change all the styling, all the fonts, all the colors. Really bring it up to brand, to your colors and your palette and your fonts. Everything that makes your agency website as it is, you can do that within the platform to really customize the look and feel. Okay, great. So that's the demo of the platform. Let's jump back into the presentation. Okay, so now that we've run through the do-it-yourself SEO platform, let me take you through our fulfillment offerings. So as I mentioned at the beginning of the presentation, there's 3 products that enables you to sell to a bigger part of the market as you can. One is the do-it-yourself SEO solution, which I've ran through. And the next are the done with you and the done for you SEO plans. Let me take you through those in a bit more detail. First, the done with you. So this is that in-betweeny where the business wants to do it themselves, but they need your support perhaps every single month to do additional work or just a bit of help along the way. So this is something that we can provide for you. And almost support your agency as well, right? So if you're bringing someone on or you want to help deliver it for your clients, then we can support you. So it's a 2-hour monthly SEO package, and essentially it's an add-on that we sell every client that you add into the Hike SEO platform. So it's not across your account as a whole, you add it per website that you want. We provide 2 hours worth of support. And essentially we'll support wherever you need it. So this can be building the SEO strategy and technical support. It can be anything SEO related in terms of the delivery. So do you want us to create content? We can do that with our content team. Do you want us to go in and make the SEO technical changes? We can do that with our technical team. We can provide training for your team. Basically, anywhere you need our support, we can do that to help you deliver SEO for your client. And what this essentially means is you don't have to outsource everything to us. Thereby, you're not losing as much margin as if you did outsource everything to us. You can keep some of that margin yourself and do some of the work within your own team. So the cost of this is $130 per month per client. Next, the done for you. This is where we'll do everything for your client. So it's an 8-hour monthly SEO package. And again, just like before, it's an add-on per client. So it's not 8 hours across all of your clients within Hike. It's an add-on per client. And this is really the full management of your client's SEO. So you don't essentially have to do anything because we'll manage all of it. So this will include the SEO strategy creation. So building and onboarding the website into the Hike platform so it can start doing its thing in terms of what actions we need to complete in order to rank. We'll do all content creation, website changes and fixes. We'll do backlink building within there. We'll do Google My Business, local, optimization, and more. Basically, everything that's needed for a full and complete SEO service, we'll do. The cost of this is $520 per month. So if you and your agency don't want to deliver any SEO at all, then you can outsource it all to us, then this is the package for you. And then I want to talk about a one-off order that we can do. So if you're doing the done with you or selling the do-it-yourself SEO for a client, you might want to upsell this to your clients at the very beginning. Essentially, we call it an SEO strategy creation. So it's $325 one-off, and it's a 5-hour onboarding activity. And again, it's an add-on per client. And with this, our team will build your client's SEO strategy in the platform. So we'll do all of the keyword research and the landing page assignment for that. We'll build you out a content roadmap, as I showed before. We'll do all of the Google My Business opportunity identification. So where should you be focusing your time? We'll look at where you should get your backlinks from, so build out that strategy. And then at the end of that, we'll record a white label video report based on the strategy that we've built within the Hike platform or within your platform, because it'll be against your white label platform, that you can then send straight to your client. So it's $325. A lot of our partners sell that for around $500, $550. So they're making, almost around $200 profit. And then the video they send straight to their client. So then if your client is a do-it-yourself, they know they can log into the platform, the strategy's been built by an expert to the highest possible level, and then they can just go in and complete their actions. I just want to run you through a couple of the testimonials we've had. We've had very many. You can find them on our Google My Business listing, actually. We asked for most of them on there. We're an SEO company, so we know how important Google My Business reviews are for rankings. One of the top ones there. So thanks, Hike, for making it possible to take on the big agencies. I've managed to scale up my business massively in less than a year because of it. So this is a small agency, only a few employees, and essentially they use the platform to upsell to smaller clients, to get smaller clients on via the do-it-yourself, and then upsell them onto a larger managed service. So it's like a lead tool almost. And then another review below. Hike SEO has been the one single tool that has brought in the most amount of new work opportunities, increased monthly revenue, and continue to support and grow our agency. So, it means a lot to us that we're able to help agencies to grow and develop an SEO revenue stream, whether it's new or improve what they've already got so they can grow their business. That's exactly what we're doing, and all of our features and the way in which we build the platform is based on feedback from clients and agencies just like you. So, have you got any questions? I'm sure you have. If you go to our marketing pages, you'll see links to booking a call. You'll find our email addresses there. Please reach out if you've got any questions at all. We have live chat on our website as well. So if you have any questions about or want to speak to one of the team, get in touch via any of those means and we'll catch up soon. But thank you very much for watching this presentation today. Hopefully you've learned a lot about Hike, enough to give it a try for your clients. And I'd love for us to try and help you develop that significant recurring revenue stream and grow your agency in a time when SEO is vitally important, but the way in which agencies are selling SEO needs to adapt slightly. Okay, thanks everyone. Have a good day. Bye-bye.